Hello, everybody, and welcome to Straight Path Financial, the future of professional financial planning. My name is John, and this is our series of instructional videos to teach you how to enter your financial plan information into our professional online planning system. Today, we're going to go through the income section so you can enter all of the income now and throughout your life. The path to get here again, start with overview when you log in. Click on My Plan, and then go about halfway through the menu items here and click on Income, and you'll get this menu here to enter all of your income. Typically, we'll start with our own work. This would be your employment or self-employment income. Either one of them's okay. So let's open that section. And then you'll add a job. Unfortunately, where we've talked in the previous sections about connecting your accounts and your debts, your mortgage information, that kind of thing, there's really no way to do that here with a paycheck. It'd be really nice, but you're going to have to keep track of this manually. So as you get raises over the years, you want to make sure to come back to your planner and update that. Okay. All right. So I'll enter the title of this. Let's say John's employment income. You can name that whatever you'd like, of course. Let's say I earn $7,500 a month. Start earning that now, so you can you can look for the date here. Or let's say you're starting a job in, I don't know, 3 months or something like that, and you could pick an alternative start date if it's not now. But click that top option to start it now. I am going to do this until my retirement age, which you would have entered down here in profile and goals and assumptions. And let's say I'm planning on getting 4% raises as long as I'm working in a good year, and then pessimistically, if times aren't very good at my employer, say it's 2%. You can enter whatever numbers you want there, and just be realistic with yourself of what this really could be and what this hopefully won't be, but what it could be also. Okay. Next, click on this button here. And this is where you would enter your contribution to retirement savings. So let's click on that. I do a percentage. So let's say 6% of my earnings goes into my 401k. You can enter here if it's going to increase or not. I'm going to say no. It's always going to be 6%. And you can go yes. If your employer matches, click yes. And let's say it's going to match 100% of my contributions, but only up to 3%. So for every 6% I contribute, I get 3% from my employer. Make sure you know that from your particular employer just to get the rule right. Then you click where that goes. It's going to go into my 401k. That's fairly common. And then you save that. Well, I thought I did click that. There we go. My 401k. All right. Save that. And now I've got this captured here. So I have my income and what I'm saving towards my 401ks, which is really nice. You can repeat that if both you and your spouse have a job, or you have two jobs, or you have multiple streams of income, which some people do. You can enter all of those here in the work section. Okay. If we go down the list here, Social Security, if I edit mine, let's say, one nice thing about this is it does know when your Social Security should start, or your full retirement benefit. So let's say mine's going to be $2,800, and I already know that. If you don't, you can look it up here, and this is going to take you to the ssa.gov website. I'm not going to click that because it takes us outside of this website. But if you need help looking that up, highly recommend you do that anyway, just so you know what your Social Security is on track to be. Okay, so I'm going to save that and go through the process and do it for my spouse. I'm not going to do that today, just so we don't take too much time here. So now I have my income, I have my Social Security later on. We can look at passive income. Okay, you can enter that here. And again, it just gives you a generic place to do that. All the same information. So you can label the income, say how much it is, when it's going to start, how long it's going to last, and what some optimistic growth rates are. Other categories here, pensions. If you're lucky enough to have a pension, you can enter that. Again, it would be really nice if you could link this to the provider of that pension, but there's not a way to do that in this particular system. Same with annuities. Think of an annuity as a pension, but you've paid for it, or someone has bought that annuity from you, or for you, I should say. Again, that's just a stream of income that's coming to you either now or later, and you can enter all that information in annuities. Windfalls, the most common windfall is going to be, let's say, inheritance. So the first thing what you would do when you click that is to choose where your windfall is going to go if you get it. So let's say if I get a windfall, I'm going to direct that to my brokerage account. Okay. Let's say I plan to win the lotto. Okay. And actually, I'm not going to win the lotto. You're not going to win the lotto. So let's not mess around with wasting money on lottery, but I may get an inheritance someday. Inheritance. Okay. And I am hoping inheritance is tricky because you don't typically know how much it's going to be or when you're going to get it. But let's say I plan on getting $500,000 from a rich uncle. Uh, and I'll get that hopefully when I'm 65 is my thought. He's in good health now, so we're giving him some time to live there. It's typically just a guess, and that's what it should be with inheritance. But you can make a guess there and enter it there. Could be another windfall. People waiting for business payouts is a common one, or you plan on um, fill in the blank of what you're getting. You sell your art collection or something like that. Okay. So go through the section here. There's really nothing to link here, whereas there is in these other sections. So take your time. Make sure you're realistic about the income and especially the income growth projections because you want to get an accurate view of how your income is going to keep up or not with inflation over time. Again, if you're going through all this and you need some help, you can schedule an online help session through our straightpathfinancial.com website. If you'd just like someone to do all this for you, we can talk to you about that too. Consultations are free, and you can schedule that from the straightpathfinancial.com website as well. Any other questions, let us know. Again, thanks for watching this video, and thank you very much for your interest in Straight Path Financial, the future of professional financial planning.